Ooh, I have planned something special for you guys today. Hope you're as excited about it as I am, even though I haven't told you what I'm planning right here. Three, two, one. There we go. Steel Vengeance, the world's best roller coaster. Probably, it's debatable, but yeah, possibly the world's best roller coaster. Let's take a ride on this. Whew. I have to. Yeah, this is gonna be difficult. Today I'm gonna try to make a roller coaster better than Steel Vengeance. So let's take a ride on this monster and see what I have to work with. This is one of those fantastic coasters you just can't get enough of, isn't it? Well, there you have it. That is my competition, guys. Whew, this is gonna be difficult. Let's do it. Hi friends, this is Coaster Master here. Today, if you haven't guessed this already, I am gonna be making a roller coaster better than Steel Vengeance. Yup, this is probably the hardest challenge I've ever taken on in Planet Coaster. I mean, come on, it's Steel Vengeance literally is the perfect coaster. Too bad I haven't ridden it. And it is my number one bucket list coaster because it's just an overall fantastic ride. Roller coaster, not a ride. And hybrids are my favorite roller coaster type as well. So, yeah, I am real excited about doing this. This is gonna be one tough challenge. So, what I'm gonna try and do here is to make a roller coaster that's longer than Steel Vengeance, faster than Steel Vengeance, has better pacing, which is actually going to be difficult. Don't know how I'm going to be able to do that. But the hardest challenge is going to be to have more airtime than Steel Vengeance. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Steel Vengeance has a whopping 30 moments of airtime. I mean, that's way too much. I mean, sure, a lot of airtime is always a good thing, but it's not exactly a nice thing when you're trying to make a roller coaster better than that. Because, let me just say this 30 airtime moments is a lot. And I need to make a monster of a coaster, more monstrous of a coaster than Steel Vengeance, to get more than 30 moments of airtime. And I don't even know if I can manage it. If I get 31 moments of airtime, I'll be satisfied, really. I mean, 30 moments of airtime is, yeah, I'm real skeptical about whether I'm going to be able to do it. I mean, sure, I'll be able to get more than 30 moments, but I can't be too sure about whether I'll be able to get, I don't know, 40, 50 moments of airtime. Can't say too much about that. But yeah, this is gonna be the best roller coaster I've ever made, hands down. Now I've already finished a 200-foot tall drop, but no, it's way more than 200 feet. But all the same, it exerted like 9 Gs, so I had to make some major edits. Still, it did not exceed 7 Gs, and that is actually going to be another real big problem because I do not want my coaster to exceed 6 Gs. And it's real hard to make a fantastic coaster that, goes, sorry, that has lesser than 6 Gs. I mean, sure, you can make a great ride, but the best rides with the best excitement, fear, and nausea ratings, EFN ratings, sorry, are usually the ones that have high G-force. I mean, that's what I've learned over the years. So that is not exactly in my favor, but hey, if I get an 8.5 rating and above, sure, I'll be on cloud nine really. But you know what? I'm just gonna say this: Planet Coaster ratings are super inaccurate, by which I mean extremely inaccurate. Here they have said that King Daka is better than Steel Vengeance, which is garbage. I've probably said this earlier. No, I have said this earlier in my indoor theme park episodes, but I'm just gonna say it again. There is no way King Daka is better than Steel Vengeance. I mean, I haven't ridden either of those coasters, granted, but come on. It doesn't seem like King Daka can be better. Steel Vengeance is better than King Daka in literally every way. Sure, it doesn't have the stats, but it has everything else. And it doesn't have the roughness from what I've heard. So yeah, I mean, if I could ride only one roller coaster and I had to choose between King Daka and Steel Vengeance, any sane person would say Steel Vengeance. Unless they got a real bad ride on it. That's something. Here I'm gonna try doing something weird. It's a 270-degree stall, the one on Untamed. Yeah, at Wallaby Holland. That's another bucket list coaster, by the way, for me at least. It seems like a real unique RMC because of that 270-degree stall and 5 inversions. Although it seems to be a slightly weaker one, still seems like an awesome ride. I am I'm just waiting for my trip to Holland, which will be in, I don't know, years after this. I mean, I actually haven't been on a coaster in a year, which is a shame considering how much I love coasters. But yeah, I mean, at least I have the privilege of going on roller coasters because a lot of people in my country don't even have that privilege. And I feel bad for them, unless they are people like my father who absolutely hate roller coasters, which I don't have a problem with, just saying. So if any of you viewers don't like roller coasters and say that King Daka is better than Steel Vengeance, I'll have no problem with it. If there's one of you guys who's an absolute coaster enthusiast or claims to be one, you have no excuse when it comes to saying King Daka is better than Steel Vengeance. No. In that way, your opinion is wrong. It's one of those rare cases where an opinion can actually be wrong, but here I am. It is gonna be wrong. I'm sorry, but yeah, Steel Vengeance is fantastic. And now that I've said how fantastic Steel Vengeance is, here I am making a ride better than that. I don't know, and it's come out fairly nicely actually right now. I've tried to add in quick pops of ejector airtime for the finale, but I was also thinking of adding a second lift hill, you know, to have a more satisfying duration, because I realized my ride is not exactly short, but it doesn't last long. But I mean, this thing has 1.5 kilometer of track already, but it's not exactly a long roller coaster. So I finished my second lift hill and a curved drop, which is pretty cool. And I've added some non-RMC elements, which I'm not proud of. I don't know. I highly doubt I'll be able to finish the roller coaster today. I don't know. There'll probably be a part two. No, there'll definitely be a part two, actually. I mean, this roller coaster is just gonna be too big to be able to be finished in this episode. And now that I think of it, I am so not taking a rating that's below 8. No, actually, I'm not even gonna take a rating that's below 8.5. I want my roller coaster to be fantastic. I want it to be one of the best roller coasters ever created, period. And yeah, I am I'm just wondering how I'm going to be able to do that. But I know I'll be able to do it. So yeah. And now that I've said the same thing, I don't know, n number of times, I am going to try to finish this roller coaster right here, you know, but there is going to be a part two. Guys, I can't just finish a roller coaster like this. I mean, I had to make a lot of changes to this roller coaster, like way too many changes. Yeah, that's pretty much what episode 2 is going to be all about. When I'm making this thing, I'm just going to be doing a little bit of smooth all. A lot of a lot of time is actually going to be spent finishing the coaster and just making sure it doesn't exceed G-force limits. Yeah, that's most of what the next episode is going to be. I'm not going to be doing a lot of track work, but who cares? I want a fantastic rating. I'm not going home without a rating that's above. Okay, I'm gonna retry this again. I am not gonna have a rating that's below 8.75. I'm just saying it right now. Also, I forgot to mention this. The reason why it's been so long since the previous video is not just because of how long it takes to make a roller coaster like this, but also because I shifted. Yeah, I've officially moved into another house. Yay! And I am gonna be moving again, so yeah. So I took so long, and I think I'm just gonna end this one right here. See you next time.